Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast. Show link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and they weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LVBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right. So y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comment section. Press 2. Let me get a mic check. 1 2 1 2. If y'all can hear me, press 2 in the comments, man. And we gonna get right into this video, man. As your boy, Tom Ed Patrick Brady is heated with Skip Bayless after Skip Bayless, who jockstrap sniffed Tom Brady his entire career. Skip Bayless, who derailed the show Undisputed. Y'all can hear me? All right, let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all already know to do. Share the video too. Like the video. We should have over 3,000 or 4,000 likes in this video, man. So y'all make sure y'all like this video, share this video. This one's getting crazy. The same guy, Skip Bayless, jockstrap sniffed his entire career. Skip Bayless went against every single athlete known to mankind in football for Tom Brady. But now it has all come to a head. As I came in here and I had a story for you guys the other day, and I told you guys that Skip Bayless had basically accused, according to reports, Tom Brady of basically, you understand what I'm saying? Sabotaging Shedeur Sanders. Now, as you see this report right here that came out the other day from the Daily Mail, it says Tom Brady accused of sabotaging Shedeur Sanders' NFL draft dream as Skip Bayless drops a bombshell claim. Now, in that article, as I told you guys, it stated in this article, right, that basically, you know, as y'all can see right there, Shedeur suffering finally ended Saturday when the Cleveland Browns selected him with the 144th pick. But a shocking slide had many fans and analysts accusing several teams of snubbing the 23-year-old, including Tom Brady's Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the NFL legend, who only became a minority owner in the Raiders last October, is now under fire as he's been accused, by Skip Bayless of playing a role in Shedeur Sanders' draft demise. Now, Skip went to social media and said it is pretty clear that Tom Brady, who mentored Shedeur Sanders, told the Raiders not to take Shedeur Sanders. As you guys see right here, this is a picture. Shedeur always praised Tom Brady, said that it was his idol, his role model, and basically, you know, that was his, you know, his mentor was Tom Brady. So Skip Bayless was beside himself when draft day came and the Los Angeles Raiders did not take Shedeur Sanders, especially with the relationship of Shedeur and Tom Brady. He thought that Tom Brady would easily vouch for Shedeur Sanders. But obviously, that is not how it went down, you know, as far as him getting drafted to that team. So it says Shedeur Sanders tumbled down the NFL draft in dramatic fashion this week, and the finger has now been pointed at Tom Brady. Once pegged as a top 5 pick in the 2025 draft, Sanders, the son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, endured humiliation as he slid not only out of the first round, but also in the second, third, and the fourth. Now, today, Skip Bayless had come out, like I said, and insinuated these things about Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, boy, they say Tom Brady on one now. And y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in and share this video, man, as they're saying that Tom Brady is furious at Skip Bayless. And they're saying that Tom Brady's fury at stupid Skip Bayless over the whole Shedeur Sanders draft tape has sparked a sports feud for the ages between these two. Now, according to various reports, there are also reports out as well by Athlon Sports as well in the Spun. It says that Tom Brady reportedly thinks Skip Bayless is an idiot. So let's go to this. So it says Skip Bayless loves Tom Brady like the 7-time Super Bowl champion is his own flesh and blood. He waxes poetically about him all the time. But according to a new report, the feeling is far from mutual. Skip Bayless suggested that Tom Brady had a role in the Las Vegas Raiders' decision to pass on drafting Shedeur Sanders, a player that Tom Brady has mentored in the past. Brady is a part owner of the Raiders and reportedly has a degree of influence in personnel decisions. So it went on. And Skip, he went off. He went in all caps. In fact, I'm going to show you guys another tweet that Skip Bayless had put out. And Skip Bayless was 100% hot because Skip Bayless, not only did he tweet to say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He basically, put it on Tom Brady, but he also went to the tweet box and Skip Bayless went hard body on Tom Brady because he went to all caps, y'all. And in this all caps tweet that Skip Bayless put out, I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to show you guys what Skip Bayless did. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. Right. I want to put this right here. I'll put this right here if I can. Let me see if I can do it. I can do it. And so as you guys are going to see on your screen right now, Skip Bayless went hard body on Tom Brady. Now, Skip Bayless said, how could Tom Brady's team pass? Read this now. How could Tom Brady's team pass on Shedeur again and again and again? Question mark. Brady reportedly coached Shedeur. Brady reportedly was involved in the Raiders' draft decision making. Now, Skip letting off that tweet. That tweet went viral around the world, right? Now, here's the funny part. For all these years, Skip Bayless have defended Tom Brady over everybody, even Shannon Sharp. I told you guys this in the other video. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless to show ultimately the final straw is that Skip Bayless chose Tom Brady, a dude he never even chilled with or kicked it would have been around, over Shannon Sharp, his own podcast buddy. Shannon Sharp went irate, couldn't believe it, and the next thing you know, the show is over with. So Skip Bayless put that, but according to reports from the Daily Mail, it says that Tom Brady took serious offense to these accusations by Skip Bayless. An insider told the outlet that Tom Brady thinks Skip Bayless is a quote-unquote idiot for making that suggestion, right? So Tom Brady is ticked at Skip Bayless. It says, per the report, head coach Pete Carroll and owner Mark Davis have final say, and now they're saying that Tom Brady has no sway in the team's decision on Shedeur Sanders. So at first they were saying it was being reported that Tom Brady was going to have say in the draft pick. But now they're saying in the aftermath, Tom Brady didn't have no, they're saying now in the aftermath, after Skip came out and went crazy, they're saying Tom Brady didn't have no, bones in this draft situation. So it says that Tom thinks that Skip Bayless is an idiot for thinking he had anything to do with Shedeur's downfall in the NFL draft. An insider told the Daily Mail in a report. Tom has limited say in what the players the Raiders pick in the NFL draft or whomever they sign. Pete Carroll, head coach, and Mark Davis, the owner, have the final say on everything with the team. Will they talk to Tom for his advice? Question mark. Absolutely. But Tom has no sway on getting Shedeur or staying away from him. I just believe that. I'm just telling you guys this right now. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for no. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm not even finished reading the article. There ain't no way in hell that I believe that Mark Davis, who has taken, and remember, this is Mark Davis now. So we ain't talking about he like his daddy used to be. I used to watch football when his daddy was running the team. They took risk. They damn sure took risk. So I'm just gonna say it again. You're not gonna tell me that Tom Brady didn't have no say. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Tom Brady. I don't believe that Tom Brady could go to them and say, "Hey, man, y'all need to take this guy," and they say, "Nah, we're not gonna listen to you." I don't believe that. Why would they even bring Tom Brady in the team if that you're not gonna listen to him? You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you, bro. So it goes on to say now that Tom is in the media himself and has had to deal with Skip forever, it is just another ridiculous accusation that Tom isn't going to give any life to for Skip's benefit. It's just stupid banter. But while Tom Brady may not have the final say in the decision, surely his word would have gone a long way in seeing Shedeur drafted. No? Question mark. The Las Vegas Raiders ultimately waited all the way to the 6th round to the NFL draft to take a quarterback. They took North Dakota State star quarterback Cam Miller, who led the Bison to 2 national titles during his 5 seasons with the program. So it's clear that the Raiders were interested in taking a quarterback. They just didn't want that quarterback. So, man, this is crazy. So they're saying that the Raiders, y'all, they were interested in taking the quarterback. Y'all smash the like button. We only got 316 likes. We got 2,000 some people here, man. Hit the like button, man. We should have over 2,000 likes. That's easy work. A caveman can do. As much work I be putting in and giving y'all, all this content I be giving y'all, get y'all through y'all day. Yeah, hit that like button, man. That like button free. Oh, and shout out to the people who hit the Cash App, man. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Stacy R. Shout out to Incognito Money Management. And shout out to Cito. And shout out to Yama with the donations in the Cash App. Salute to y'all. Want to donate, the link pinned at the top of the chat. Cash App, PayPal, y'all already know what it is. I'm telling y'all this right now, man. Y'all see it? So Skip, he was going in, bro. So apparently Tom Brady is, man, he's heated with Skip. But he don't want to get into a public back and forth with Skip, they say, because he don't want to give Skip that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? But again, these are serious things because they're saying, you know what I'm saying? Even the article's questioning. You don't think that Tom Brady have no, you understand what I'm saying? Say, and then you go in the 6th round and y'all picked the quarterback. So y'all were interested in the quarterback, but you just didn't get Shedeur Sanders. Make that make sense? You were interested in getting the quarterback, but you just didn't get Shedeur Sanders. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So Skip Bayless is the one that brought this up to the forefront. Yeah, the good old Skipper. Skip Bayless brought this up to the forefront. So Tom Brady is ticked off with Skip and thinks Skip's an idiot, the report says, and thinks that he's basically stupid for even saying something like this. Now, again, you know, it's always good to see, you understand what I'm saying? Tom Brady going at it with somebody, especially Skip Bayless, because now Skip Bayless is probably going to come out with more stuff because y'all know how Skip do. When somebody challenges Skip, Skip is going to come out even harder. So now, pause. So now, you know, and especially because, like I said, Tom Brady has been on a regular working out with Shedeur, talking with Shedeur, mentoring Shedeur. So he knows what type of person Shedeur is. And Tom's supposed to be cool with Prime. So did Tom put in any word for Shedeur and the team just said, nah, we don't want him? Is that what happened? Or did Tom not put in any word at all? Or did Tom tell the team, nah, that's not the guy? We don't know. We wasn't inside that draft room. But I tell you one thing, Skip Bayless was going crazy online, you know, and he was going all caps on this. He said, how could Tom Brady's team pass on Shedeur again and again and again? Brady reportedly coached Shedeur. Brady reportedly was involved in the Raiders draft decision making, is what Skip Bayless went on social media and said. And trust me, Skip Bayless was going in about this situation. He definitely was going off about this. Skip was definitely not happy about this situation with Shedeur Sanders. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you guys hear what Skip Bayless had to say about this, because Skip Bayless went off. And I'm going to tell you something. Skip Bayless was heated. I'm telling you he was heated. I'm telling you he was heated, y'all. So we got to see what Skip said.
I said before last college football season that Shedeur should go number 1 overall.
And Skip said this on the Skip Bayless show.
2, or with Travis Hunter 2-1, depending on whether the team drafting first needed a quarterback. And obviously, Tennessee needs a quarterback. Tennessee made, I'm going to say it one last time, a monumental mistake taking Cam Ward over Shedeur Sanders. I'm dug in. I won't flinch on that one. Again, the great Mel Kiper, my guest last week on Skip 1-on-1, ranked Shedeur Sanders 5th overall on his big board and Cam Ward 6th. But now to the guts of this story. I believe the turning point, the flashpoint, the point of no return for Shedeur Sanders came when his father, Deion, did an interview on Dan Patrick's show at the Media Center on Radio Row during Super Bowl week, last Super Bowl week in New Orleans. This happened on February the 7th. Dan Patrick asked Deion if there were NFL teams he didn't want his son to play for. And Deion answered, and I quote, "There's a lot of teams I preferred he didn't play for." That's like saying, aren't there teams you don't want to watch that you just hit the clicker on? You're right. He's talking to Dan. There's teams I didn't want to play for, so why would I want my kids? Come on, man. I'm a dad. I'm a real dad that has a lot of information about the NFL. I know some folks who know some folks who know some folks in the NFL. And I know what's behind the curtain. So definitely I'm going to lead them in the right direction, said Deion of both of his sons to Dan Patrick on February the 7th in New Orleans before the Super Bowl. Now, of course, when it came to Shedeur, that certainly suggested that Deion would orchestrate where his quarterback son was drafted, would engineer it the way Archie Manning once navigated his son from the Chargers to the Giants by forcing a trade. I'm sure you remember. And I, for one, had absolutely no problem with Deion saying that publicly because his son is that valuable. And my first thought when I heard these comments from Deion was, well, Deion definitely wouldn't want his son drafted by a sorry franchise like the Cleveland Browns, where quarterbacks go to die. Now, Deion did tell Dan Patrick there would be no public criticism of teams. Deion said, and I quote, "I would meet with them behind closed doors. I would not call them out, put them on Front Street, talk about their organization because people work too hard for a guy like me ignorantly saying something wrong. I would meet with them privately and talk about my concerns so we can have an understanding," said Deion to Dan Patrick before the Super Bowl on February 7th. Deion said he'd already met with some teams. He wouldn't say how many or which. So his message was already being sent behind closed doors to various teams.
Now, let me stop it right there before Skip goes on, because Skip is going to go in. Skip understand the dynamic. Bro, Archie Manning did the same. Archie Manning's son, Eli Manning, did the same thing and went number 1. And you had people running around here, oh man, well, Archie Manning went to this school, Archie Manning went to that school. Man, what the hell does that mean? Some of the greatest players in the NFL history were from small schools you never heard of. A lot of these Hall of Famers were from small schools that you never heard of. So it doesn't matter what school you went to. It matters what you bring to the table, what your game is like. Because if you can play, they can find you no matter where you're at. They're going to find you if you can play. So let's get to that. So all this, Eli could do it. No. That's not talking about his character. They shot down Shedeur Sanders' character, but not Eli Manning's. So Skip Bayless he mentioned that about Archie Manning. He knows what's up.
And you want to know what a whole lot of teams were saying behind closed doors? They were saying F Deion and F his son. How dare him compare himself and his situation with his son to the first family of football, to the beloved Mannings.
I told y'all. Now, Skip telling y'all this. Skip is putting this all on Front Street. Good old Skipper. Skip Bayless is putting this all on Front Street for the whole world to see. A white guy is telling y'all what's going on. Did you not hear what he said? Did you not hear what Skip said? Skipper is telling y'all this straight up. The Mannings, they're the first family in the NFL. They do whatever the hell they want to do. Deion, yeah, you were great. You put in work. You one of the legends, but yeah, you don't have that type of clout. You can't talk like they talk.
How dare him compare himself and his situation with his son to the first family of football, to the beloved Mannings, to Father Archie, to sons Peyton and Eli. How dare him? F that.
Damn.
At that point, it had become clear that Deion was even representing his sons, both Shedeur and Shiloh, as their agent. And the NFL was already saying, F that, F you, Deion. We don't do business that way in this league. So look, I'm pretty sure a whole lot of old school coaches in college and pro football, I'm pretty sure they resent Deion's coaching approach. Do you remember what Oregon's Dan Lanning said? This is 2 years ago after the Ducks crushed Colorado. He made a pointed comment saying that his team focuses on winning, not on getting social media clicks. Other coaches despise that seemingly everything Colorado does behind the scenes is videotaped.
Yeah, now that's another thing. And I'm going to say this too. A lot of these people, they are upset about the videotapes, about, that Shedeur and them got their own video team. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the difference right here. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Travis Hunter, here's why they can't use that as an excuse. Travis Hunter went number 2 overall. He got his own video team videoing him. His video team go look on Travis Hunter's YouTube channel. Travis Hunter video team went and videoed him when he went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. How do I know that? Because I'm subscribed to Travis Hunter's YouTube channel. I've been subscribed to his channel for the last 2 or 3 years since he's had the channel. I've been subscribed to his channel since he was in college. And I noticed that. I was like, damn, they let him have a video crew follow him? Oh, okay. But it's a problem with Deion, Shedeur, and the rest of them boys. Because remember, I do remember this. In one of those videos on Well Off, I think Prime was like, Bucky, he was going to follow the guy who films the videos for Well Off Media, for Deion's YouTube channel, his son's YouTube channel. I think they said that they were going to switch time and him following and going and filming Shedeur wherever he lands and then coming back to do the stuff in Colorado. They talked about that last year. I think NFL teams seen that and like, oh, no. Well, so I think that he already had a lot of people against him just for other things outside of football. So they just used whatever they were going to use, which we know what it is. Absolute hatred in their heart against him. Let's keep going, Skipper.
Is posted for all to see, which just happens to be the way of the world now for just about every 18 to 22-year-old, and that's who plays for Colorado. That's what college football and basketball and all sports are all about right here, right now. So Dan Lanning's obviously a white coach, but 2 years ago, you might remember Jay Norvell, Colorado State's black head coach, also took a shot at Deion. Jay Norvell said that Jay Norvell, does interviews when he does behind closed doors, indoors. He takes off his hat and his sunglasses as his mother taught him to do. What? You, Jay Norvell, took that shot at Deion Sanders for wearing a hat and sunglasses for inside interviews?
Right. Shucking and jiving at an all-time high. And then you heard Jason Whitlock. He was running around here running his mouth too, talking about Prime with his chains and stuff. But here's somebody they didn't criticize who wore a hat, who wore chains all the time. Bobby Bowden. Bobby Bowden from Florida State, one of the greatest college football coaches in the history of the game. Bobby Bowden always had a hat on. Bobby Bowden had his gold chain on all the time. They didn't complain about Bobby Bowden, so they mad because Deion's chain is a little bit bigger, shine a little bit brighter. They mad because Deion had the hat and the shades. Remember, Bobby Bowden wore the hat in the shades. But they forgot about that. That's kind of where you think Deion got that from, is from Bobby Bowden. Remember, Deion played for Bobby Bowden. Florida boys. Remember that now. So that's where he got that from. Because Bobby Bowden was wearing the hat, the shades, and the gold dookie chain. These are facts. So Prime, he got the hat, the shades, the chain. They told him take it off. Let's keep going.
So I'm pretty sure old school coaches and NFL execs of all colors resent the way Deion runs his program in Boulder because, man, Deion is bolder and bolder. He even has a DJ to hype his team in the pregame locker room and the halftime locker room. And, of course, he had Lil Wayne lead his team out of the tunnel onto the field for kickoff, and Deion's sideline is just packed with star athletes and legendary retired stars and rappers and entertainers. Games are events, they're happenings, they're college football Coachellas. After all, Deion the player was neon Deion, prime time. Always leading the league in brash and in arrogant. But here was the thing about Deion, the football player. He always backed it up. Deion Sanders was the greatest cornerback ever, greatest all-around athlete I ever saw. Deion Sanders, I covered him, the Dallas Cowboys. He worked hard. He played hard. He backed it the F up. But so many coaches and so many NFL executives were not great football players, even good football players. Some of them didn't even play high school football. And they are threatened and they are resentful. And they are even flat out jealous of Deion's athletic stature. Their attitude is, yeah, you could get away with being neon Deion on the football field, but you can't play that game on the sideline as a head football coach, even though Colorado did sell out every game and did become the hottest draw on national TV in this country. You know, I'm sure NFL execs and coaches seethe and they curse when they read or they hear that Deion will be the next great NFL coach. I'm sure that deep down they fear he will be, maybe even taking over their organization. So you can bet those NFL phone lines burned up after.
Yo, let me stop that right there. Skip got a point. And I'm going to tell y'all why Skip got a point, even though I don't like that I don't like Skip, but he got a point. I'm going to tell y'all why. Remember everybody was pressuring Deion to go to the NFL? Everybody after this season, oh, Deion, you got to go to the NFL. You got to go coach the Cowboys. You got to go to the NFL, right? Remember everybody was pressuring Deion to do that? Think about what Skip just said, though. Think about whatever team took Shedeur Sanders. I want y'all to think about this. If that quarterback is not playing well, man, the crowd, the people are all going to go crazy. They're going to want the coach fired. They're going to want the quarterback replaced, and they're going to want Prime. They're going to be screaming for Prime to come take over. Now, think about this. If you got Shedeur on that roster, and it's Prime, a coach is not doing well with the quarterback they got, and they can convince Prime, they say, Prime, all the crowd, all the fans, Prime, come over here and coach your team, man. Come coach your team. Prime ain't going to turn that down probably. And then if he goes over there, guess what? Now he's bigger than the owner. Prime is bigger than the organization. Prime is damn near going to be bigger than the Shield. What do I mean? His personality, his MO, the fan base, the support, all of that. Just the attention he garners is going to make his situation bigger than anything. Everything anybody would talk about is Deion Sanders and whatever team he's coaching and whoever Shedeur Sanders is under center for. That's the only thing they're going to talk about. To me, Skip Bayless is right when he said that. They hate that. They hate the thought about that. They would hate the thought about that. And I understand what Skip is saying now. So to me, they want to keep Prime away and out of this. They want to keep him far away. I want y'all to think about that. Let's keep going.
Deion made those comments to Dan Patrick back during Super Bowl week, February 7th. You can bet executives and head coaches and assistant coaches were calling their buddies and lots of other organizations saying, can you believe effing Deion Sanders says he's going to pull an Archie Manning? Así fue como Google abrió la oportunidad.
Think about what he said. I want y'all to think about what he said. Because he went, like I said, he went online and he tweeted this. Skip Bayless, who have always taken up for Tom Brady, is now got Tom Brady in the crosshairs. You have never seen this before. Smash the like button, you guys. You have never been in this territory before where you have seen Skip Bayless. He has never went against Tom Brady until now. You've never seen it.
Now, look, I'm not saying this was official out-and-out collusion, secret memo collusion. No, this was just a whole lot of NFL people talking to a whole lot of other NFL people saying F Deion and F his son. No doubt a whole lot of them were thinking, we'll show Deion orchestrating. And a whole lot of NFL people began trying to nitpick Shedeur to smithereens, even fabricating a whole lot of phantom criticisms. Then came the combine. Then came Josina Anderson reporting that a quarterback coach for a team drafting in the top 7 found Shedeur to be undraftably brash and arrogant in his interview with that coach's staff at the combine. What? Yeah, Shedeur, he's confident. Don't you want your face of the franchise quarterback to be confident? But he's also a really good kid who was raised the right way, who plays the right way, who's as physically tough a college quarterback as I've ever closely observed, who is deadly accurate and deadly late game clutch. What? Yeah, I got it. Shedeur, he made $3 million last year in Boulder, and so he did own 3 exotic cars, and he does occasionally drape himself in jewelry like a lot of kids do. But you don't think he can handle his money? He's had money his whole life. I would think that would be seen as a plus. If he gets some money in the NFL, I think he'll be just fine with it, don't you? So then Deion Sanders told me on my Skip One-on-One show that he did call the head coach of that team whose quarterback coach blasted Shedeur, and that the head coach told Deion, according to Deion, that Shedeur did not come across as brash and arrogant in their interview with him at the combine. But the damage was done. The demon seeds were planted. The phone lines were burning up around the league. I just hear it now. Shakes me to my bones. See, the kid's uncoachable. Like father, like son. Deion spoiled him rotten. No way you want this kid as the face of your franchise. Blah, 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 blah. The NFL that I've known for almost 50 years operates on sheep think. I've said this many times. So many people I've known, I've gotten to know very well, who ran or now still run drafts for teams, are just not very smart. They're all Peter Principle products, not very perceptive. They're prone to hearing a little dirt and taking it right to heart. So many idiots running drafts out there that they just think like sheep. They run scared. They actually read and value all the mock drafts by people who know less than they know because they don't know. Shedeur was such an easy target because of the jealousy and the fear of his father. Who wanted to draft Shedeur? Risk Deion eventually taking over the franchise, bringing in his own people, smarter than you and you and you and you. So every single NFL team convinced itself that drafting Shedeur was a bad idea. I even heard, quote unquote, he isn't the athlete his father is. What? Who is?
Yeah. So let me say this too, right? They talking about, oh, he isn't the athlete. What do you mean? That's a black stereotype. I want y'all to think about that. That's a black stereotype. Because when you think about that, they always talk about the black quarterback and say, oh, man, we want this guy to be more of a pocket passer. Well, Shedeur Sanders is a pocket passer. But now, since Shedeur Sanders is a pocket passer, oh, no, man, he doesn't have athleticism like Deion. What you mean? Y'all got on a majority of black quarterbacks over the years talking about, oh, man, these guys are just using their feet, man. They ain't pocket passers, man. But now you reverse the stuff, man, with this young fella and say, oh, man, he's not athletic like his father. Who the hell is athletic like primetime Deion Sanders? Ain't too many people on God's green earth, man. There ain't too many people, man. That's a disgrace. And the funny part is you got good old Skipper calling this stuff out, man. That's the crazy part. So they can't come out here and talk about, oh, man, you're being racist, man. Nope, Skip's white. Skip's white. They can't use that on Skip. Hey, man, you're being racist, Skip. Nope, he's white. These are facts. I told you guys, I seen a white guy arguing with sorry-ass Chris Carter yesterday about his dumb take on Shedeur Sanders. He couldn't believe the stuff Chris Carter was saying, especially with all the things Chris Carter had on his helmet throughout his career. Are you sitting out here talking judgmental about anybody? Man, sit down. Again. So now, Tom Brady, after all these years, I want y'all to think about this. When Skip was taking up for Tom Brady, when Skip was going off on Shannon, when Skip was going off on anybody else who ever said anything negative about Tom Brady, you never heard any reports about Tom Brady thinking Skip was stupid. Now, since the first time ever in the history of life, Skip Bayless has taken a different stance against Tom Brady. Now, all of a sudden, you hear a report, hey, man, Tom Brady thinks Skip's an idiot, man. He's stupid. Are you serious? Are you serious? Think about that. Let's keep going.
But if you watch the way I watch Shedeur, you know Shedeur is no pocket statue that he can move. That he's as accurate rolling right or left as he is with his feet set in the pocket. That he ran for lots of big first downs on called quarterback draws, running the read option to the edge. You'd know if you just watch the tape. This kid is a baller who plays bigger than his 6'1.5" and 212 pounds. What is not to love about Shedeur Sanders? Deion Sanders raised this young man to be a star NFL quarterback in a pro-style offense from the start. Surrounded him with greatness. His father isn't a detriment. He's a huge advantage. Shedeur has greatness flowing through his veins. What am I missing here? I had no idea, no earthly idea that starting Thursday night and then all through Friday night, the NFL was dead set on teaching Deion a lesson. Tennessee never even considered Shedeur. How did they get away with that? Neither did Cleveland, which passed on them the first 6 times it had a chance to draft Shedeur Sanders. And Cleveland took Dillon Gabriel 50 slots ahead of Shedeur. Dillon Gabriel. I watched every snap Dillon Gabriel took at Oklahoma. It's my team. Dillon's pretty good. Nice arm, smart, tough, surprisingly mobile. A little better, I think, than Tua. It's another sort of short, stocky lefty from Hawaii. But trust me, Dillon Gabriel isn't in Shedeur's galaxy as an NFL quarterback. 50 slots he went to Cleveland ahead of Shedeur.
Now, think about what he said. Skip is breaking this thing down by the molecule. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't think that Tom Brady's going to be able to respond. I don't think Tom Brady wants this fire from Skip because I think it will turn into an all-out situation. Let me repeat myself again. I think, because the article says that Tom Brady doesn't even want to waste his time going back and forth with Skip. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Tom really wants that smoke with Skip. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Tom Brady wants this smoke with Skip on this one because I think Skip Bayless will go all the way in. And then I think y'all will start hearing some things that Skip really believed all these years, that he was jockstrap sniffing for Tom Brady. You know what I mean? So, again, like I said before, man, you know, y'all got to listen to what Skip is saying, bro. This is crazy, bro.
The Giants, of course, passed on Shedeur at 3, then traded back into the first round to take Jackson Dart. The Giants might as well have been drafting by throwing darts. I hate to say this, but even Tom Brady's team passed on Shedeur at 6. Reportedly, Brady was involved in the Raiders' draft decisions. Obviously, Pete Carroll, their new head coach, wanted his guy from Seattle, Geno Smith, so they acquired Geno. I get that, but Brady did mentor and did help coach Shedeur beginning in high school. I don't know. Maybe GOAT Brady will prove to be just as bad at judging talent as GOAT Jordan was as GM in Charlotte.
Now, here we go now. Skip out here taking shots. Skip taking shots, man. Hey, y'all smash the like button. We supposed to have over 4,000 likes right now. Skip going for the gusto. That's right. Skip don't straight up called out Tom Brady. Straight up. And I'm here for it. Skip straight up called out Tom Brady. I'm here for it. And I'm going to promote it too. Straight up called out Tom Brady. I want to hear somebody ask Tom Brady that question. Do he think the Raiders should have drafted Shedeur Sanders? Somebody need to ask Tom Brady that question. He should be asked that question. Period. He should be asked that question. Skip Bayless go right at Tom Brady, want all the smoke. All the smoke.
I don't know. Maybe GOAT Brady will prove to be just as bad at judging talent as GOAT Jordan was as GM in Charlotte. And I do remind you that John Elway, pretty great quarterback, could pick his nose better than he picked quarterbacks as Broncos GM. And as my man Mel Kiper said on ESPN, The NFL has always been clueless about picking quarterbacks. It has. See the greatest quarterback ever, Brady, going in the 6th round. See the 1A greatest, Joe Montana, going in the 3rd round. See two-time MVP Lamar Jackson lasting to the final pick of the 1st round, as well as Dan Marino, probably the greatest thrower of the football ever, going 27th overall. But this was different. This was personal. This was shameful. This was a black eye for the NFL, which basically blackballed Shedeur Sanders. And for 2 long nights, I sat on the edge of my seat waiting for the announcement that never came. I waited and I waited. No. I waited 3 rounds, no Shedeur. No way. But late Friday night, I saw a quote from my man, Jerry Jones. Quote was raving about Shedeur's.
Oh, he finna go in now, y'all. He don't brought up his boy, Jerry Jones. Now, these are all the people that Skip Bayless have praised over the years. So y'all can't come back now and say, oh, Skip clout chase. He just said, no. Skip Bayless have routinely praised these guys all these years. You've heard Skip Bayless for over 20 years, decades, praising these dudes. Tom Brady, Jerry Jones, all of these guys. Skip Bayless have praised these dudes to the high heavens. So now, Skip Bayless, he understands the assignment. He's seen the play. So now you can't come back and say, oh, no, man, when he's calling them out. It's about to get ugly now.
Football character. Jerry does know Shedeur, and he definitely knows Deion, and I do think he has high regard for both. And I thought, maybe this story will have a happy ending. Several NFL sources texted me Saturday morning saying the same thing, something like, now that this has become the biggest story in sports, Jerry's the one owner who will consider all the publicity a plus instead of a distracting minus. He'll take Shedeur.
Nope. Nope. And he didn't. Nope.
You know what I thought? My Cowboys will luck into taking Shedeur. He'll fall right into their laps. He'll sit behind Dak for 2 years. Then he'll go win us a Super Bowl. It is meant to be. It is written in the stars. The kid who grew up in Dallas will finally lead the Cowboys back to the promised land. This was a heaven-sent scenario. The Cowboys had 2 picks in the 5th round, 2 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th. So Jerry is already dancing over his picks in the first 3 rounds. Certainly could justify finally using the first 5th round pick on Shedeur, who in round 5 wouldn't command much money. So it wouldn't threaten the cap. You already got the players that you wanted in the first 3 rounds. You had all those multiple picks thereafter. But here was the one problem. The Cowboys did not have a 4th round pick. That pick had been used at last season's trade deadline, acquiring Jonathan Mingo from Carolina. Jonathan Mingo in 8 games for the Cowboys down the stretch last year. Mingo caught 5 total passes. A wasted 4th round pick. And so as Saturday began, it was 9 a.m. out here in Los Angeles, noon Eastern, I had to sweat through the entire 4th round, waiting for the Cowboys' next pick, which didn't come until 149th in the 5th round. I hate to say this, but Jonathan Mingo cost me Shedeur Sanders. I believe that with all my heart and soul, and will go to my grave believing that. Jonathan Mingo.
So, here's the thing, man. Here's the moral of the story, man. And everybody smash a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. I want somebody to ask in the media, Tom Brady. I want him to walk up to Tom and say, Tom, did you think that the Raiders should have drafted Shedeur Sanders? I just want to answer that question, see what he says. That's all I want. I just want to see what his answer is. I want to see what his answer is, man. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. When Skip put out all those tweets, and then when Skip went nuclear online and put out that right there and said, how could Tom Brady's team pass on Shedeur again and again and again? And then he said that Brady was reportedly involved in the Raiders draft decision making. And you got people running around here on social media and online saying, oh man, Tom Brady didn't have anything to do with the draft process. Are y'all out of y'all mind? Are you out of your mind? You don't think if Tom Brady went to the coach and went to what you guys say, hey man, I think y'all should go and pick up Shedeur. I like him. He can come in here, be a backup, learn, and I could be his mentor myself. He could be right. You don't think y'all really don't believe that? Cut it out, man. 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 Tom Brady is big enough to where Tom Brady could have called an audible with all the owners. Don't tell me you don't think he is. Period. So, like I said, and I'm not asking Tom to get the truth. I'm asking Tom just to see what he's gonna say. Just to see what his answer is gonna be. And look at this dude. It's none of your business. Tom owes you nothing. Man, you owe me nothing. Get off your knees, boy. Blocked. See how easy I made you disappear, boy? Like I said before. Y'all know I got time for them trolls in the comments. You know I got time. I got time. I got time. You know what I'm saying? I got time. But this thing is not over with, bro. Because Skip, I'm telling y'all this. If y'all know anything about Skip, he's not going to let this go. He's not going to let this shit go, bro. He ain't going to let it go, man. Skip ain't going to let it go, bro. And now I think that Skip is probably going to take a different look at Tom Brady as far as now his post-career. And, it's funny. Skip, man, bro, Skip don't care, bro. Bro, Skip, all the stuff Skip got going on, and he still got time to come out here and go off on Tom Brady, man. That's crazy, bro. Crazy work. But, hey, to each his own, man. But I do want to know what y'all think. I do want to know what y'all think about Skip for the first time, because him and, he has always defended Tom Brady. That's the one thing I could never get over about Skip Bayless. I was like, damn, this dude always defended Tom Brady. It didn't matter what it was. He always defended Tom Brady. I will never forget that infamous argument with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Never.
All I'm saying is this. Tom Brady had a problem. You said Tom Brady should have had a problem with Byron after Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich comes up with a game plan. And here's a guy that was not in the meeting when they came up with it, come in with his red pen scratching out stuff. Yep. Now Tom Brady is not up, because most coaches and NFL coaches work between 80 and 100 hours in a 5-6 day week. So Tom Brady the night before, he's making tweaks when he didn't stay up those 80 to 100 hours. So shouldn't they have a problem with that?
Who do you think watches more tape, Tom Brady or all the coaches?
All the coaches.
Stop it.
All the coaches. I'm not going to let you do it.
No,
I'm not
going to do it.
I don't care. I'm not going to let you be disrespectful to these damn coaches because you love Tom Brady. Tom Brady does not watch more tape than coaches. He does not. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a flat-out lie.
That's a flat-out lie that you're perpetrating. There's never been anything, because you can't stand it that Tom Brady at 45 is still playing this game at a very high level.
Yeah. You see these numbers? Yeah. These numbers say Tom Brady Brady's not playing at the
then
high
I
level.
need you.
No,
Okay, you're
that's
in the
not what
Hall of
it's
Fame
about.
because you're scared to death of him because he's haunted you. Time out. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I would like to announce the fact, if you're new to our show, that this man, for 6 straight years on this show that we have been partners at this debate desk, has tried to send Tom Brady home, said he's washed up, his arm is in decline, and he should just go on home. It started the first day of this show in September of 2016, and he has been wrong for 6 straight years, and he's going to be wrong again. I'm standing by what I say.
How convinced are you Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl?
Okay, I picked him to win it.
No,
I'm not
no.
backing off.
Well, put something on it.
Well, what do you mean? I put my pride on it. I put my pride.
I would do
Who
that.
did you pick? You picked the Rams and the Chargers, okay?
And the only difference is, everybody knows the Rams are bad, but they don't want to say Tom Brady is playing just as bad
I'm
as
not
Matt
writing them
Stafford.
off.
Yeah, they're in the terrible division. They're in the worst division in football.
Good. Are they going to be in the playoffs? Help me out.
Yeah.
I need you to.
That's your argument.
Okay,
That's your argument.
What do you mean that's my argument?
Your argument is that they're going to be in the playoffs. Is Tom Brady playing bad? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes, he played poorly yesterday.
What
And
do you
it
mean
was-
yesterday?
Okay.
All year.
But you're giving him 100%
I
of the
did,
blame?
because
That's just, you have no objectivity. It's just straight Brady hate. Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he's still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No.
Yeah, I did what
I
I
never
did.
said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got
so
3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
better.
See what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal
Put your
shot.
glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
No, because you just
Go ahead.
you disrespect him. It's just so.
you would just
you know what? It's beneath your
You would
dignity.
disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player ever played your game, and it's by
Have at
far.
it. Have at it.
Okay,
Take off,
I'm
bro.
going to have at it because I'm going to have at you because what happened yesterday?
He said, I'm going to have at it. Bro. So Skip told y'all right there, I'm going to take Tom Brady over everybody. Didn't take him this time. So it makes you wonder. That's why I gave this so much credence to what Skip said. Because Skip, I have never seen him ever go against Tom Brady, except for now. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Peaches, salute to you for the donation. I appreciate it. I never seen it. So, bro, this whole situation, man, and now they're saying that Tom Brady thinks that Skip Bayless is stupid and an idiot. Bro, Skip is going to go nuclear when he sees this report. Skip is going to go crazy when he see this report, because Skip is going to say, hey, did you think I was stupid all those years? I was talking and hyping you up and backing you up. Now, I guarantee you Skip probably regrets going at Shay Sharp and messing up that show now that these reports are coming out that Tom Brady feels this way about him and about his take over that whole Shedeur thing. I guarantee you this. Skip, if you know anything about Skip, watching Skip, he's not going to let this go. He ain't letting this shit go, bro. This ain't going. He's not going to let this go. Skip is going to be all over this tomorrow. Watch, he's going to do a whole show based around these comments and this report tomorrow. I guarantee you. If Skip probably listening right now, hey, we got 38,000, 3,800, 4,000 people here. Skip probably listening right now. And y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's get over, 5,000 likes, 6,000 likes. Make sure y'all do that. But Skip is probably going to listen or see this video and see this report. I guarantee you Skip is going to come full metal jacket come tomorrow. Whenever he does his next show, because I'm not subscribed to his channel, but whenever he does his next show, I'm going to go look at his channel tomorrow to see. Because I know he's going to talk about this, because this report right here, I'm telling y'all, I know people know how to get under Skip's skin. And so he ain't going to let this one go. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Right? And somebody says Skip's finding a way to stay relevant. Skip ain't the one who colluded the NFL draft. So how is he trying to find a way to stay relevant if he didn't collude the NFL draft? He just giving his commentary on it. He didn't just come make up this story out the blue. He's commenting on something everybody saw. Now, do I like Skip? No. But I understand what's going on. Y'all let me know what y'all feel on this, man. Skip gonna flip. Skip is gonna go crazy. I'm telling y'all this. I already know how that dude moves, man. You challenge him like that? Stupid? Idiot is what the article said? Nah. Skip is gonna be, I'm trying to tell you, man. He's gonna go crazy about this. Guys, let me know what y'all think, man. Appreciate everybody tapping on in, bro. This one's gonna be very interesting. I'm gone.
All right, you guys, so we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym. Work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.